In our Sunrise Smart Start, a 38-year-old male is in critical but stable condition after being shot last night on the 100 block of Austin Street.
According to police, the suspect may have fired into the house, striking the victim. The man was brought to the hospital for his injuries. Anyone with information should call 911.
And just after 12:15 this morning, a crash involving a motorized bike and a sedan on Lake and Lexington Avenue. According to police, a 27-year-old male suffered a lower body injury after being struck, was treated on scene and then released by AMR. The other driver stayed on scene during the investigation, and police suspect there was nothing criminal in nature. No tickets have been issued.
A settlement has been reached between the city of Rochester and Daniel Prude's family. $12 million will be going to Prude's 5 children in response to his death after an encounter with Rochester police back in March of 2020. Mayor Malik Evans saying this is the best decision as it would have cost taxpayers more money to litigate and would, quote, place a painful toll on the community. Lead lawyer for the Prude estate, Matthew Piers, condemned the lack of explanation for increasing use of force on somebody who he says was clearly in need of help.
The board responsible for holding Rochester police accountable with the goal of preventing incidents like the Daniel Prude case discussed the settlement agreement during a meeting last night. But what they did not discuss publicly is the abrupt suspension of yet another member of the PAB leadership team. On Wednesday, Michael Higgins was suspended as the chief of policy and oversight. This year, the PAB has seen several board members leave. The chair of the board, Shawnee Wilson, stepped down after allegation of sexual harassment, and prior to that, the executive director, Connor Dwyer Reynolds, was placed on administrative leave following HR complaints. Reynolds is fighting to get his job back.
Monroe County Executive Adam Bello calling for a restart in the heated redistricting fight in the county legislature. He and most of the Democratic caucus blasted the current redistricting plan under consideration. Fellow Democrat Rachel Barnhart and the GOP caucus pushing for a plan creating 5 majority black voting districts. Barnhart argues that's what the Voting Rights Act calls for. Bello had 2 attorneys saying the map is unconstitutional.
It takes 5 already effective black districts and unconstitutionally packs additional black voters into the districts, diluting their voting power.
Later in the day, supporters of the 5 majority black districts gathered outside the county office building with Legislature President Sabrina Lamar, saying she's not buying what those attorneys were selling.
The people that he brought in are not from this community. They don't understand what's going on here, and they don't have a say-so in what happens here. And let's be honest, if I paid you as a consultant, you're going to say what I want you to say anyways.
Lamar says she wants a vote on the proposed map soon, but did not have a specific date.
Well, just because it's the first week of October doesn't mean you have to wait to have a spooky good time.
Jatara Marsh was in Irondequoit this morning and has more.
Good morning, guys. I'm here in Irondequoit at the venue for a haunted carnival. Joining me is the owner of the venue, Daniel Carsoni. Daniel, good morning. How are you?
I'm well. Thank you so much for being here. Good morning.
Could you tell me about the event today? Is it actually a carnival?
No, it's a haunted carnival. We're going to be running it all month long, every Friday and Saturday, starting at 7. You can get tickets at rockthevenue.com. That's ROC, the venue. And what it is exactly what it is. It's a haunted carnival. So what you do is we're going to have live actors here spooking you throughout the whole entire walkthrough, and hopefully you all enjoy it.
Speaking of live actors, do you have any safety tips for those coming to visit?
Oh, absolutely. These aren't real ghosts. These are actors. We're going to have zombies and clowns and witches and scary ghouls all throughout. Children of the Corn. But these are children and actors. So we'd like to make sure, just reiterate, keep your hands to yourself, and they'll keep their hands to themselves, too.
Awesome. So could you tell me about what was it like last year?
Last year was a really big success. We sold over 300 tickets, and that was with minimal promotion. And now this year, if everybody brings one person, that would be great, because we'll be even that much more successful.
Do you have any expectations for this year?
Oh, sure, just to keep building and building and getting bigger. So we bring more attention to the venue, and we do other events throughout the year, so hopefully other people will know about those as well.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. And is there anything else you'd like to share with us this morning?
I just really appreciate being here in Irondequoit. Irondequoitians are very supportive of each other, and I have, you know, great businesses surrounding me that we have all partnered together this year, so to make this bigger and better than last year.
And what date and times will this event be open?
It will be every Friday and Saturday, starting this Friday at 7 o'clock.
All right. That's all we have for right now. In Irondequoit, Jatira Marsh, News 8.